Like everything else here is just shit. This one used to be good. This one used to be way better. This one is also like, all of these are so underwhelmingly bad. This is also nerfed to hell, nerfed. Like it's just, there's no point to really play any of those. Let's play some Daredevil. I don't know, this is a pretty good game to play Spectre. Basically, since the CCD deals no damage patch. Yeah, I mean, when they nerfed Acro, like when they added the internal cooldowns to, or sorry, like the long ICDs on the passives, like core just kind of got shit. But yeah, in general, like Thief got extremely punished by, like, Daredevil is still more than fine to play, right? But it's still is nerfed in a way that makes it boring to play, if that makes sense. But it works fine to play SD Daredevil. I wouldn't say that it's the best. Like, you compete with Spectre, like, you don't have stealth on demand, so there's no point for you to really play SD Daredevil. Yeah, you have less damage than a Spectre. You might be a little bit faster with dash, but that's about it. Yeah. Yeah, there's way too much initiative cost increase. It makes it not possible to cast any of the, and pulmonary impact nerf as well. It makes it boring. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. So Condi Spectre, it's basically core necro, but with mobility. So you're quite fast on the map. Like you can still rotate on the map, but you're very tanky. You can be useful everywhere. 1v1. You obviously need to learn the matchups still, like 1v1 matchups and 2v2s and stuff. I can give you the build after this game if you remind me. What I play is Power Spectre. It's not really meta at all. Yeah, I mean, well, people will complain about anything that they don't like. It's the same thing with Scepter Dagger 3 spam. Yeah, it's easier for people to cry about it than actually learn how to play versus it. They see something, they don't know what happened, but it's that's the reality. This is the problem by me playing solo. Our team is kind of struggling. I kinda just, since this guy just insta pushes side, I kinda have to be on the side all the time.
Johnny in the mix.
Matchups? I mean, the thing is as well, like, even if you have good matchups and you know it on paper, the variation in skill in ranked is extremely high. That even if I say that, oh yeah, you're supposed to beat Bladestorm, but if you don't know what Bladestorm does, it's gonna be very hard for you to win that matchup, right? I'll get stabbed and we get stomped then. And we get upper buff, that's nice. Yeah. Yeah, I think the best is for you to just get a feeling yourself, like what I'd say that the only real bad matchup that you have would be on Condi Spectre. The real bad matchup would be Untamed, like a good Untamed. But then again, it's very. I hardly doubt that you're gonna fight any good Untameds if you're new, since it's yeah. You mean Condi Spectre? I wouldn't say Condi Spectre. I mean, you just ranged pressure them constantly, so I'm not talking about Power Spectre, I'm talking about Condi. I don't know, I haven't really. Yeah, well, Condi Spectre is the only hard part, or like I wouldn't necessarily say hard, but the thing that you kind of have to get used to is more like when to go in and out of Shroud. I don't think Condi Spectre dies to Harb though. That's why people dropped Harb in general. No, but I haven't seen it in a while, so. Yeah, sorry, what I meant with, yeah, Condi Spectre, or like Spectre in general, you want to use Shroud in two ways. To tank damage, like obviously you use Shroud offensively as well, like you see that I burst with it, because it has all the burst. But when you're under pressure, when you 1v1, when you're 1v2, 2v2s, etc. I don't queue that much though, that's why. I really don't play much PvP anymore. Like I spend more time in Wolver's Wold or PvE or not playing at all. Like I have a really hard time for the balance in PvP. Like I don't enjoy, like I used to be the one that wanted the February patch to happen in general. Like back in the day, with lowering damage, I was never a fan of the whole idea of like making CC not do damage. That I just don't understand the whole idea. It's like, yeah, we feel like damage is too high, so CC skills that they shouldn't do damage. I can't interrupt him. I'm on SD. It just doesn't make any sense to me. And I also queue on very like random times. It depends on my schedule myself. But yeah, I'm not really a fan of the whole CC doesn't do damage. I also don't in general like increasing initiative cost of Thief is just a lazy way of nerfing it, and it makes it feel extremely limited and awful to play. Like it's like you add 10-second cooldown to weapon skills, you know? Because if one skill is being spammed, solve the problem of why it's being spammed by either making the other skills like worth using. Like you have to kind of look at what the core issue is, instead of just putting extra initiative cost. Like, oh, they're using Shadow Shot too much, so we'll just put initiative cost here. But then people are just spamming Heartseeker instead. It's just and not to mention the whole trade-off system. But yeah, I can do I have any? Maybe you can do this actually. So Condi Spectre, you play Carrion, play Ore Rune, you play Scepter Pistol, or Scepter Dagger, but most people play Scepter Pistol. Depends on how many. Like Scepter Dagger can be good. Scepter Pistol, it's situational. So we do this. So I don't know if people. I've seen people drop Traversing Dusk, but I think Traversing Dusk is just way too good to not play to drop. And I think this is what they play. They nerf, but they never nerf Heartseeker. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but yeah, they never did. But they didn't nerf Scepter Pistol either. Blitzball, thank you for the Prime. Yeah, Sigils, you would probably do Venom. You would do, I guess, Mystery. Or you can go defensive Sigil as well, but Venom I think you would definitely run. Then you can probably do Energy, Cleansing. Nah, I would probably go Energy or Mystery. Depends on what you prefer. And it's straightforward, right? Other weapons that you run Scepter Pistol, Sword, either Sword Dagger or Sword Pistol, it's up to you. Sword Pistol you get Stealth for your team. Sword is mainly just used to port back and forth, and you don't really use the third skill ever. And all you do is basically this. Like this is all you do. And since you have, some people run Needle Trap, and then you obviously go Node, you put it down. And then you watch people die. And then you can stealth. But yeah, you have 35k Shroud, so that's why you're way tankier than like a Power Spectre. 22.7k HP. And you still do decent power damage, right? But yeah, all you do is basically spam 3. This part here is can get blocked by, like the first part can get blocked by anti-projectile stuff like swirling winds or whatever, but this one goes through them all. That's why it's so good into tempests, right? Like the beam just ignores any projectile shit. Well, if you make it scale less, then you're gonna nerf Power Spectre, but I think it's not even enough. I don't know what. I think it's a good start for them to put a specific number of how high Shroud can go, but I don't think it's still enough. As sad as it is, but better to make it decay quicker when you enter Shroud. I mean, that's also... No, I think they should just make flat out that you can't have more than 25k Shroud. And I mean, like, scales less from extra. God dingy. I don't get what you mean. Yeah, but if it scales less from Vitality, Power Spectre will have less Shroud, which hurts Power Spectre. And Power Spectre is not really overperforming. If you... Yeah, I know, that's what... That's the problem, like no matter what ways you think about them nerfing, they will take the easiest way out and nerf it, so... But, yeah. Can't do much about it. I'm just tired of seeing Condi Spectres, to be honest. But yeah, I don't remember if I said it right, but yeah. So Shroud, you use it mainly to tank damage and do damage. Like on Condi Spectre, you don't really burst. You do very slow damage, right? Like it's extremely slow. I mean, I can play one game Condi Spectre if you want to. It's not that I'm not good at it at all, but. Yeah, I would prefer not to be honest. there. But yeah, Thief has had many nerfs where they increased initiative cost, and that's the problem with, since ANET introduced the trade-offs, we have less initiative on Spectre, which makes it so hard to use any of the weapon skills. Like, you use 2 shadow shots and you're out of initiative. Like, it's just... it becomes problematic because you can't use any of the other skills. It's so rare that you... Yeah, it's... what do they have? Short bow 5, yeah, exactly. Like, shadow shot, short bow 5. I mean, it's just, yeah, shadow, yeah, it's just... It would be one thing if we had 15 initiative, you know, but we do not. Sword pistol Spectre, that will never work either. Like, I mean, yeah, he's trying to play burn the age. I have a stab now, so it's fine. But I have a lot of burns, actually. Someone is coming. Almost killed the necrobot. I'm maybe dead. Watch for a shocking aura, then we're gonna jump in. 3, 2, 1. Okay, never mind, he's put. What the? No! He got the rest, unfortunately. He had fearing, so... Our whole team is here, by the way. Hello, Sakuchi. Power Spectre is fun? Yeah, Power Spectre is fun, but it's extremely hard to play, and if you play versus competent players, like it's if they just know how to evade the damage, like if they actually just know how Power Spectre works, it's actually extremely easy to avoid the damage. Because the weapons itself, they don't really do much damage. It's mainly Shroud that does damage, right? Like Shroud Burst. He has his trap there, so we dodge through it. What is desynced? We're gonna dodge through the traps. Oh. Yeah. Well, the time dagger actually does okay damage is when you have quickness and you can like spam like since you're on Chronomancer rune, you have quickness on wells, which means that you can spam damage quickly. Right, like we here for example. Now he's in earth, so we can't crit, but yeah, it goes way faster to do damage. So like if you do Heart Seekers without quickness, it's so easy to avoid, right? It has such a huge tell. Oh. And as I said, like sword pistol is mainly used he's gonna heal. Okay. That's the F3. Feels rewarding. Oh, sure. Is it this goal games? I mean, is there any games that are not goal games? I don't think you'll ever get legend games. It's an 80 now as well, so that's why. It's even less. If you hit Cloak and Dagger and hit the burst during immob, yeah, the thing is that immobilize is so short from sword 2 that anyone can it's just 1 second. Poor opponents. I've had games where I've been 1800 rated with silver players, so it's not the first and it's not the last time. I mean, yeah, it's early. There's a lot of problems why it is like this. It's hello Vok, but it's mainly due to duo queue, people queue dodging. The matchmaker can find games as far like it can search forever until you actually do. I mean, I do duo queue, of course. I just don't care that much. I mean, I don't gain anything from PvP, like other than reward track. Like I have both rank 1 titles. I have rank 1 on alt. There's no reward in PvP that I can get. There's no. If top 10 would give like legendary components, then sure. I would queue. So I can craft some legendary weapons, that's it. But other than that, no. Duo queuing with me is a problem. Yeah, you can't queue with you. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, as I said, people do queue dodging because all of this because of the titles. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's a lot of, but yeah, the fact that you can search, like if I queue now, the longer I'm in queue, the further it expands for me to find a game, right? So let's say I'm 1800 rated, there's no plat players queuing, and there's no plat 3, plat 2, plat 1, or maybe there's a few. Yeah. Yeah, there's God of PvP and there's God of the Arena. And then you have, so these two are from the rank 1 titles, and then you have Best of the Best is from winning monthlies. Well, you don't, God of PvP they removed some years ago. So now it's God of the Arena or Goddess of the Arena. What? I have seen ones in my game way back during some of my plays, and it was Gold 1, Gold 2 lobby, he just jumped around and didn't +1, we still won. What do you mean? I didn't +1. Are you saying I suck? Are you sure that it was me then? Oh. Yeah, I mean... No. Don't listen to Peach, that's wrong. They wanted to make new titles. They just wanted to have new titles, so they added God of the Arena, and but they also said that they were gonna cycle them. Like, this was back when Ben was working at ANET. He doesn't work there anymore. But yeah, he was talking about what sword? This is the Zaitan ones, so Arene themes. You have Mordramoth, Zaitan, and Kralkatoric. No, they said that they were gonna use it for the future as well. I'm getting chased by Pet and a DH. I'm dead. Ugh, this is gonna be a rough game. I don't know what they're doing. I don't have a team. I'm getting chased by 3 people. And, yeah, well, he's going for the side, so that's actually not so bad. I have a DH and I have a mech. What are you guys talking about? Ben specifically? Why would they add another PvP title then if it was removed for... That makes 0 sense. Oops, I rolled the wrong way. I can't port. Rip. I almost died because of that. He's killing, he's popping off at 4 though, the ranger. So, that's good. Let's see if he 1v2s. He did get 1 kill, we have 1 kill there, so that's good too. He rallied? Yeah, unfortunately. Oh no, he got the rest, the guy got the rest on far. I'm gonna go greed for the full cap here, because I'm too slow to go too far right now. If he survives, it's just better. And then they don't use targeting. Our warrior is doing good too, so nice. I'm gonna lose middle though, unless I won't make it. What? Okay, I got procced. Hello, can you rest me? That was so stupid. No, okay, he won't rest me. He's just... Okay, maybe he can't rest me. Nope. That port back was kinda nice. Oh lord. Does he clave him before? No, Piral is defeating. Yeah, I have one guy perma chasing me, so it's... I can obviously play way more careful if I want to, but... We'll just go for upper buff. He's AFK. They wanted more cringe names to stop sweet drinks so much. That makes no sense. What the fuck? their DH is pretty mad. God of PvP sounds way better. I don't know, but well, from what I remember, Ben, he said that they were gonna cycle the titles. Then I don't care much more than that. But oh, I revealed myself, I think. But yeah, if you want the best for PvP, like the ranked games, to avoid Q dodging and win trading, remove the titles. I've said it so many times, and this and not to be like, oh, but then you get to keep your title. I also mean remove the titles that have been given out as well, not just from the future. I think they should just remove titles altogether, because people just find a way to abuse them and whatever. So remove the titles entirely, make solo queue only to avoid like very big deviations, and that's it. That's the best start we can do. Like remove titles entirely, both like the ones that have been given out and future titles. They still want their rank. No, I have a really hard time. If they want, then we're talking about very few. Like very few. At least it will stop Q dodging, which is a big issue as well. With a smaller community, people Q dodging good games, like higher rating, then you will have people farming the lower rated games, you know. Have PvP player base with Steam. I mean, Steam got released like yesterday or what? Was it yesterday or 2 days? Tuesday, 2 days ago. So I can't really say if it. I mean, I hardly doubt we can expect it to change the upper tier in like 1 second. You know, like people don't get good in. Yeah, you have to have rank 20. I haven't queued any unranked to see either, but yeah. I can hear the cries of some PvPers if they would disable duo queue again. I mean, for the health of the game mode, I don't care about the crying. There's two camps in this game. There's people who want ranked to be 5-man queue that you can queue with as many as you want. But that's gonna fuck up matchmaking even harder. And some people want to have team queue and solo queue, which is how we used to have back in the day. We didn't really have a leaderboard back then, which is fine, but I don't think that's gonna be any useful, whatever. Like, I don't think people will queue team queue. But when you had team queue, you could do a queue, you could 3-man queue, you could 4-man queue, and you could 5-man queue. But if they want to have that, maybe just remove unranked and then put team queue and ranked solo queue. I don't know. But I think definitely ranked should have solo queue, and if you want to play team queue, then you have ATs for that. Like, you have ATs, you can queue with or like you can sign up obviously at specific times, so it might not be the easiest if you just want to go in and play. But I think that's YouTube videos saying that PvP gives good gold is enough incentive for new players to play it. I mean, I don't know, I have Mr. Mustard. It was very useful getting to Legend 1 within a week and going solo versus full Vermilion for 5-6 matches in a row. Yeah, pretty much. That's how Team Q was, yeah. Some people, like the people they farm ranked with teams. Before we had rating and leaderboard, we had a leaderboard, but we didn't have rating. We had something called pips only. Like, we still have pips, but back then it was pips, and you couldn't fall out of your bracket. Like, I think, right? I don't remember how it was exactly, but back then it was actually a limit. So you had like Amber, you had Ruby. I don't remember. I know you had Diamond and you had Legend, but I think I was queuing with RG, and me and RG got into Ruby or Ruby. I think one of the first to Ruby, and we could not get Q pops because that one locked that Ruby could only fight people in Ruby, and then he was trying to see if he could actually get Q pop. He was in queue for 10 hours that day, and he couldn't get Q pop. Yeah, okay, yeah. But that was funny, no? But yeah, if there's just no incentive for the teams, like the big teams, to queue into each other, so all they would do is farm like and stomp all the games, you know? We have no one capping close. Yeah, you could never really drop out of your bracket, if I remember correctly. You could... Oh. His shield, interesting. I don't really like him being here. Can kill him? Oh no, and I left Shroud, I'm so stupid. No, please cleave him. I had my Shroud trait proc on me. Unfortunately. But yeah. I should get the stomp. He got outplayed. Signet interrupted, check. I can't interrupt him right now, but he ran into my... I don't know why he thinks he's ever gonna get the rest there, but whatever. But yeah. Yeah, the punishment became harder as you climbed. Yeah, I think you just lost pips, but you would never really fall out of your bracket. In Legend, you could repeat Legend. I know that much, but I don't remember if you could... you could, like, if you were Legend 2, you could drop to Legend 1. That's I think how you could. I'm just gonna. In this scenario, I shouldn't have actually used return, because if I got CC'd after there, I would have been 100% dead. So. I was Legend season 1 to 4 back when it mattered. You were? I mean, I don't know if it mattered then. I think season 5 was the prime season. Like that's where when it was absolutely one of the best, I'd say, probably. That's when all the pro players still played, or I don't know if you want to call it pro players, whatever. Us who used to compete, at least back in the day, in like for LAN tournaments and ESL. He's gonna die now. 3, 2, 1. Kava pro player. Yo, I don't think Kava was that bad though. He was pretty solid. We'll heal you up. Big heals. 500, 500, 500, 500. Any new PvP maps, modes announced? No. I don't think you'll see that. He was not. The worst NG you could get managed was actually... The worst NG you could get managed was actually in the best NA team. You mean that Chase was bad? I don't know if I would say. So outdated content is all we have for PvP right now, and PvP balance changes happening like never still. I mean they've been doing quite a lot of like smaller PvP patches and stuff. Or I don't really pay attention that much to the patches, to be honest. Like I don't really play, so like I queue every now. I play more PvE and Walrus Vault, but they do changes here and there. But obviously, yeah, it's oh yeah. We did also get the 2v2 and 2v3 deathmatch seasons and maps, but I mean that's been going on for quite a long time though in off seasons. It's not like it's new. Hello Tanto. Wouldn't call it outdated. Well no, but I mean that's the kind of the newest that we've had. But let me see. Let's see, when did we even start? I mean 2v2s and 2v3s we've had since 2018. That's 4 years, so I would say that it's kind of outdated. I don't know. I don't know about how, but over no. I'm not sick now. Yeah, I'm today off and tomorrow off. So yeah, the first like MAT in 2v2 they had was you had a unique title called the Duo of Destiny. That was in 2018, quite a long time ago, and we had the 2v2s a little bit before that, I think. But yeah, Cookie and Wing won the 2v2. They were in the final versus Misha and Zan. They played Firebrand, Scourge into Mesmer and Hollow. I can link you the mix if you want. Good old yeah. I was gonna do duo with Lefrere, but he never showed up, so I had to like take last minute versus with Floddy. I don't remember who we lost to, but I think we lost to Firebrand. So it was we played Daredevil and or maybe I didn't play Daredevil. Maybe I played Core back then. I don't remember. He played Hollow obviously. Into I think we lost to Firebrand Rev. I think, not entirely sure. Fire now the worst thing? Yeah, well, that's Anet's balancing. Something overperforms, hammer it to the ground instead of balancing it properly. It's quite funny too. Steve has only played Sword Dagger or Dagger Pistol. Obviously now Condi Spectre still utilizes Scepter, but if we look away from Condi Spectre as an anomaly, there has been 3 times Steve has ever had a different weapon set being meta for a very short time. First time was in 2014, which was Pistol Whip, so Sword Pistol. It was meta for like 2 months before it got absolutely destroyed. And we had Pistol Whip again in 2019, 2020, and it got nerfed to hell as well, buried and Yeah, and then we had Scepter Dagger for what? on Spectre. How long did we have it? 2 months? 2 months after release, and it got absolutely destroyed. Pistol Dagger Condi Thief. Oh yeah, I mean, I guess you CBA this game. Goodbye, Didaf. Yeah, I don't know why I just felt like streaming a little bit, but I'm mostly playing Total War myself and just doing some PvE in Guild Wars. Just waiting for the different variants of the arena skins. Truck sim. I'm beyond pissed at the price of those skins. It's not that I don't mind. I don't really have anything else I buy, so I don't care that much about it. I mean, if you're making all 16, then yeah, I guess it kind of sucks, but at the same time, the arena variants are cheaper to make. So what is this? Yeah, 10k research note. That's why I still have 88k. Lord Moldman, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime. Yeah, I'm stuck having to play the same weapon sets that I've been playing since the beginning of me playing Thief. That's the feels bad part. What do you have? You still have the tournament chest? What do you mean? Tournament of Legends? No, I have used all of them. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't do all 16. I just make the ones that I use for Thief. So at best 5 per theme. So that's. Or Rev on close, ballsy. Oh. Oh no, that timing on the Jade was pretty perfect from him. Elite. I can go decap. He took worm actually. Gonna stun him here. Then we stomp. We have stab from this You just do one per theme. Yeah. I do sword, dagger, pistol, short bow. I've also done scepter, and on some occasions I have done torch. I'm a bit lazy that I should have done Kralk torch. I don't know why. Sometimes like if I do like firebrand or in PvE. Stomp him. Torch for firebrand, yeah. I have sight and torch because I thought the torch actually looks very, very, very cool. Okay, he used his. We're gonna lure the thing here. Lure the pet here. Come. Then we port away. We will kill him in next elite. Come here. Never mind, he doesn't want my stealth. What's the next set? Is Jormag, yeah. Kralka torch. The Kralka torch. Yeah, I have staff, but I don't make staff because I like Nevermore way better, or like Matthias staff, or I know he has stab, but we can suck the pet. He's Condi. Withdraw the stun. Bye bye, mech. Bifrost? I don't have Bifrost. I have Ei Jumala. Voi Jumala. I kept selling my antique summoning stone since the launch, now I regret it. I mean, yeah, to be honest, if you craft, oh, no line of sight. If you craft the arenas, they are actually pretty valuable to sell on TP. Like, you list them for 2.9 and they always sell, and it's way cheaper. Like, you make them cheaper, so it's if you actually care about making gold, it's kind of okay to make that. Men vad fan. Is he stuck? I think he's stuck actually. You can get stuck here, I can show you actually. But if you sold them since launch, you can buy back more now. Yeah, you know, I crafted 4 arenas or something, and they when summoning stones were 35 gold each. I'll show you guys. Here, you can get stuck here. Oh fuck. Why can't I get there? Never mind. Maybe you can't. There's a spot where you're supposed to get. You can get stuck there. Yeah, it was quite expensive, but whatever. I was also very impatient with. I had Tournament of Legend box, and you know, I asked Anet, I asked Ben and stuff, and he said, Yeah, we won't. There won't be arena weapons in. There will be a new chest for it. So I was like, okay, fuck it, then I'll just use it. And what do you think? They obviously forgot. So obviously you could pick the arena from the Tournament of Legend box. Yeah, I didn't spend that much, to be honest. I spent, for me it was a bit less. Because I had the, I mean, you did a return, right? So you had, what's it called? The precursors. Oh my god, I got legendary armor. Oh, I mean, yeah, 900 gold profit. Yeah, it's not so bad. I also did a pretty good flip on oh, this one was pretty good. I bought for 2.8, I sold for 3.9. That's pretty good. Why I bought it or what? Well, I was thinking like, since it's cheap, I'll just buy it. Oh, that's fine. You can roleplay as Kanur. But yeah, I've had it twice, but I've sold them both times. I was like, maybe it will look good. Ah, no, I don't like it. And then I bought Void Infusion instead. Yeah, Jormag is the ones that comes out next, and I think the next patch. Let me see. Oh, that shaman. Let's see. September 13th. So 19 days. That's when I think that the Jormag will come out. Yeah. I also wanted it for a long time, especially when I used what's it called? I like it. What word? Aurelium is the name, yeah. Jormada X, same as Frostfang. I'll make it. Fuck. Oh, we made it. Easy. Jormag X. Yeah, I do agree with you. Like, that's why, you know, the Frost Legion, I like it because it covers the whole thing, but I actually like it more. I like it a lot because of. Did he swap? Yeah, he did. Okay, never mind. I think he's playing Condi. Yeah. Then we do not 1v1 that. He lost close, which is understandable. Hello, Azardome. Why I swapped from well to roll? Well, mostly because of immobilizes, and it's also good into what's it called? Harb healing well. Sorry, the Harb grav well. You can withdraw out of it, so it's actually very useful for that. But I mean, yeah, it's also shorter cooldown. It's not so bad against Condi Spectres, because you actually remove Torment for free. Let's get a dodge instantly. Nope, he didn't have port out. He doesn't have a trap yet, so that's fine for me. He has one here, I think. Oh, yeah. He actually knocked him straight into... That's quite funny. He has a he's Swedish. Or he writes classroom. Yeah. So quite close. I think he should be okay. If he jumps down, I'm gonna... He's dead here. No, I ported too far. Fuck. Okay. He got damage buff, so that's fine. Sometimes I feel bad for enemy team. Yeah, I mean, they don't have a bad comp. I think the Vindicator is not the best and Renegade is not the best. The rest are kind of okay. I mean, yeah, we have a way better comp for sure. The only thing that sticks out is, I guess, the DH. But Bladestorm double revs are just so good, you know. That armor is the new 10-year anniversary thingy. It's called Decade armor. You can't copy it, Mister. Steal my outfit. Here you go. It's called the Decade Armor. You can farm those tokens, side stories, Decade of the Dragons, and you have to do some. It's super easy achievements. Yeah, I have that.
Johnny and the mix.
Oop. It's okay, you can copy it. At least that means you have good taste. You know, I should be. Oh yeah, I should be happy about that. That you have good taste. Oh, yeah, here. So you have to. 3 tokens is for 1 piece, and you actually have to buy them in order. You can't buy whatever you want. So, is gloves first, boots, legs, or is it gloves, legs, boots, chest, and then shoulders? I don't remember. Fuck it, something like that. No, maybe chest is first. Sorry, gloves, chest, legs. Fuck it, I can't remember. It's something like that. It looks okay on human male too, but not the best. Gloves, boot, legs. It's just armor skins, or does it actually have stats as well? No, it's just skins. But you can color it pretty cool. The red is a bit too much if you do. I don't know, this can also be. I feel it's a little bit too much. Go pink or go home. First thing I will get when I get back from holiday. So I don't know if you actually, because someone actually confused me yesterday. I don't know if you can get the tokens, but I'm not sure if you can actually use it unless you have a character that is 10 years old. But I don't think that's the case. I think you can farm them regardless. Like, I think you can have it. Yeah. You just get extra tokens so you can get the food items and banners. No, what I meant is that. Oh, okay. You mean that if you have a 10-year, if you have a character that is 10 years old, then you can. Okay. Hello, Koi. Hello, Cohen. This is triggering though, look. I can't. Show me what PvP is done. You mean the food or? Yeah, you can try. I don't remember if I have a setting that blocks, but you can probably link. Yeah, I think I only. You unlocked. The only thing that I can unlock still is from guaranteed wardrobe. This one is like some outfits and some gliders. Weapon skins are something that I still have, just a few that I still can unlock. These two I need to buy with karma, but I'm too lazy. But other than that, I think it's just gem store stuff. No wait, this one is TP, 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 TP as well. That's one as well. This one I gem store, I think. Or this is also karma. Yeah, I mean there's Shad. I never queued with Shad, but Riku, yeah, and maybe Enigma. I don't remember, but I queued a lot with Riku, yeah, and roamed a lot with Tim. Yeah. So there's a website that is, I don't know, is it called? There's a website that is called. I never remember the site, but it's maybe someone can link it. But yeah, there's a website for it where you can see. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, you got everything, yeah. Yeah, I just can be arsed to get those, the rest. I don't have so much left, but Mr. Mustard, thank you for the sub. Cry quietly. Shet. Yeah, Shet the Shadow. No, Shet the Shadow, or Shet on Anet. Shet on Anet. He was called Shet, but then they he was called like this, Shet on a net. And eventually, like, he had this name since long time. And he actually got forced to name change, and his account name was Shet too, like just Shet. They forced his account name to be changed. They forced his characters to. He even had Shetolas. They thought that Shet meant shit. So they actually forced name change on that. So yeah, they thought his name was Shit on Anet. So then he became Shoot. Yeah, I had Boys had a character called Level 1 Artard, and I had a character called Level 2 Artard, and we both got banned for 1 week for having that name. Fucking Christ. This is a long time ago, but it's just crazy how it is. He used all his stun breaks. Oh, actually he has one more. I hate yeah, but it was just funny how Shet had that name for so long. Like his range, every character he had was called Shet something, like Shetolas, and yeah, they've changed his account name to text. Oh. Not cool to jump me when I'm AFK. Oh, you can, it's no problem. But yeah, it's just... returning player, what's your opinion on best class for roaming? Like, do you mean roam as in Walrus World, or do you mean roam as in roaming class in PvP? Like, it's kind of hard to say what's the best in roaming in Walrus World. I'd always say Thief, because you have the best possibility of disengaging whenever you want to. But I guess, yeah, honestly, I think you can play a lot of Condi Spectre. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Condi Spectre, you don't really die, but I mean, on Power Spectre, if I fight the Condi Spectre in Walrus World, honestly, I actually don't have any issues with that, because Power Spectre is just so cracked in Walrus World because of all the sigils and runes and infusions, food, whatever, and your Shroud is also unnerfed, so... Kill Wars 2 Omega Lil. What are you playing, Close match. Yeah, I've only had stomp games so far. I told you 500 gold, Senapi. Oh yeah, sorry, did I say thank you for the sub, by the way? Yeah, there's a lot of classes that have a lot of mobility right now in Walrus World, so... Yeah, I think it depends on... You were thinking Walrus World... Yeah, I think Untamed probably really good. But like Rangers has the possibility of tanking out numbers a lot, because they also have access to stealth, they have access to high burst, they are quite tanky in general. They fall off more in Walrus World compared to PvP though. Like in PvP, since the damage is in many ways lower, it's really hard to kill a Ranger whenever you outnumber him, like Untamed specs. League, oh my god, don't imagine coming here and writing Guild Wars 2 Omega Lul and then saying that you play League. That's not a good BM. Nothing ruins my day more in Condi Druid and Power Soul Beast. I've actually never played versus a Condi Druid, so I don't know. But yeah, Power Spectre, I like roaming on Power Spectre a lot. But it's obviously it's still hard to play, because you have two melee weapons. It's not the easiest to catch, but yeah, Power Spectre is extremely good in Walrus World compared to PvP. Is Assassin good at the moment? What do you mean Assassin? Do you mean Thief? Do you run Marauder with Power Spectre? Yes. I have, if you go on my YouTube, I can actually just find it. So, you abuse the fact that you have access to Hydro Sigil and Air, obviously, that's why it's so... There's no Assassin trait line. It's okay, Drale. Go eat some ruisleipää. Or piirakka. That's the build that I run in Walrus World. I'm just gonna double check it, what it is. But you have access to so many good sigils in Walrus World that it's... I like... boy. So Air Hydro, Celerity Hydro. And yeah, as you see, like you have 100% crit chance, you have 19k HP plus in Walrus World. Like you have such cracked stats in Walrus World, it's actually insane. It's actually quite disgusting. Power Spectre with Scorpion Wire is fun to more reliably hit Shroud Burst on Cloak and Dagger. It's a fun variation if you don't want to play with Wells. You try something like that? No, but I did experiment with Scorpion Wire with my build that I had. Like I was playing... I did play Scorpion Wire a little bit. My graphic settings. Oh yeah, the most disgusting roamer actually, if you... There's a pistol bound thief build that is absolutely... You play Trailblazer, I think. You play pistol bound. I'm assuming you play Shadow Arts. I'm not I don't know the build exactly. But it's Condi and you're literally unkillable. But you just... It's so disgusting. I tried to duel it. Perma-blind build. Yeah, there's pistol bound Daredevil in Walrus World. And with Trailblazer, like you're immortal. Like you can never ever die. And all you do is stealth up and do the stealth attack, and you actually put a lot of bleed and shit like that. So it's like, okay, it's disgusting. I don't have it myself, so I don't play it. I've just played versus it, so. Who is my duo? It's Enigma. I'm queuing with Enigma. Oh, I got out of... Unfortunately, I lost combat. If you go too early here, when the gates are opening, you actually get ported back to spawn. He's running cage. I'm just getting CC, perma CC. Feels bad, man. I'm dead here unless I get... No, I'm dead. I have no stun break. Unless he can glyph me, I don't see. Nope. Oh, he did glyph me. Or what? I don't think we keep him alive long enough. He's gonna rally him. Yeah, unfortunately. What the fuck? I'm just getting... Yeah, fun to play versus two rangers. What? I rallied? Nice. Yeah, I was like, okay, I can escape this, and then I see two rangers just pew-pewing me. Like, okay, no, I don't think that's gonna happen. Ubol, thank you so much for the sub. They have respawns, right? I think the Ellie. Yeah, no, Ranger. think he's gonna die here. Nah, never mind. He has a shield there as well. He's gonna stab 5. Never mind. Now he does. I'll stomp him. It's fine. Gonna elite here. He doesn't have anywhere to go. Fucking feels bad, man. It's like, okay, you ring there, that there. I was like, okay, where is it gonna go? Or is this Basil's new alt account? Would be funny if it is. Basil is in your game? Oh, okay, then this is someone else. I'm just thinking since I got Mr. Jelsin in my game. What do we need to do to get him to play Deadeye? Me? I played some Deadeye games yesterday and today. Core Thief? Honestly, I've wanted to try so many times to play a little bit of Core Thief. I just never got to it to do so. Is that he doesn't? No, he knocked him. Okay. Well, he actually yeah. He knocked him out of my elite, but he ported into the elite again. But more, always more. Nah. I think they gave up. What I run Spectre, Trickery and Crit Strikes. I mean, you can do exclamation mark build and you get build link. Kill Trev for achievement for our team. What were the new ones called? Frag. How much are the new legendaries? Are they hard to get? Well, if you craft yourself, it's not that expensive to make. the buff to Spectre Shroud auto attack was PvE only, right? It was Scepter auto attack, and I think, right? And yeah, it's PvE only. I don't know, great sword. Big great swords. PvE only, yeah. Shroud and Scepter, oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, you have to have the normal version of Arene. So like if you get Arene sword, you can make all the variants of Arene. Like Saitan, Kralkatoric, and Mordermoth. And the upcoming ones, obviously. But if you buy them from TP, Arene, Fang, so you could probably get it for 2.2, 2.25, like 225. Yeah. He's playing Untamed. Other big great swords. This one is not so bad. I like this one though. Hello Astrid Kek. War God is the nice one. Yeah, I like Volcanus. I like this one. Next X-Pack, offhand. I would have preferred an offhand over Scepter, although Scepter was nice to have for a bit. Offhand would be nice for Thief because we have not many offhands. What's my armor? It's the decade, the new armor anniversary thing. Best up to date? Well, hardstock.gg has some builds, and then you have metabattle.com. So if you want builds, hardstock.gg builds, here you have, and metabattle. Thief plus Hammer Ellie. Focus offhand. I think, yeah, I actually don't know. Hello Ubal. Greatsword? Yeah, I mean, a two-hander wouldn't be so bad either. But offhand would be nice because, yeah. Streams? Yeah, there's two guys who make a lot of videos regarding like more. You have Shadow. No, what he changed name? Shadowfall. Is he called Shadowfall? No, he's called Blindside now, right? Blindside Heroes 2. He has a lot of yeah, Blindside, and I guess Valun has but Blindside he has a lot of like guides that are like in general for PvP. Like he has beginner, intermediate, or advanced, etc. You can check them out. I haven't looked at them myself, but surely they should have something that like general knowledge. Greatsword Thief, they're good quality, yeah. So you should definitely check him out. But him and Valun are probably the ones that make. But yeah, you have there how to side node, how to roam. He has builds as well that he shows. So yeah, definitely check them out. Used to PvP a lot when HOT released, but scared to get back into it. Yeah, I mean, just give it a try. It's see how it goes. Like if you enjoy it, you enjoy it. But yeah, builds like a lot of like the build sites, often they have the correct like actual traits and stuff, but majority of the times the sigils are quite wrong, but it's not the end of the world. So Judges has old rotate videos. Yeah, maybe, but yeah, these are a bit more up to date, I think. Why is the Walrus Wool so toxic? What do you mean? Poison pills. That's true. I run energy cleansing ×2, so if you're new to it, Condi Spectre is Power Spectre. I wouldn't say is that viable. I mean, if you want to play Power Spectre, you can play Power Spectre, but it's extremely hard to play, and you will never really get the same value as you can on Condi Spectre, if I'm gonna be honest. No, they won't Tanto, I think. There's no Mac support. Playlist, I can link you the mix. I don't know. I haven't done any drops myself, so I actually don't know. I don't think it should take that long, no. But I just linked it and claimed rewards before. I don't know how that works, but yeah, Condi Spectre, I can link you the build where PvP, you can go thief actually. Here's the Condi Spectre build. Yeah, it's very straightforward to play, to be honest. It's yeah, I think the Krakatorik ones are pretty good too. They have a pretty cool the storm effect, like. But I like char game. No. He's gonna port soon. Oh no. They're not chasing the low necro. I hope they're not. Oh my god, they're giving the rest. That was so close, actually. Holy shit. The whole team is giving their life for this rest, though. I like that. That's not so smart from the enemies. That was so close, though. Honestly, if they would have gotten the rest there, we could probably have team wiped for that. But in this scenario, we actually managed to. I don't know how the fuck we actually managed to, but that's close. He's trying to self us. One, two, three, four. We don't see the fifth. Oh, he bled out now. It's crazy how in EU every game is actually a real match with people who know. Actually, I've had more games that are better in NA than I've had in EU, but cat port. Legend says that Rev is still running. Yeah. Oh my lord. DC. No, I'm not playing on NA. Alien dance. Support tempo is good for ranked. I think if you play support, like if you're in a good game, like with actual competent players on each side, and you're okay on support, it's very, very, very valuable. But the problem with playing support in ranked is there's a lot of variables that makes it hard to play support. Like, you're not good in 1v1s, obviously, because you're support. So you have to have a team that knows how to rotate with the support, and you actually need to have a team comp with a support. Like, you can't just have like 4 roamers and have a support, then it's gonna be hard for you because you wanna be on node, meanwhile the roamers don't really want to be on node, if you get what I mean. So yeah, I think the best way if you ever want to carry ranked is multi-class, obviously. You can do !build for my build. So do it with a team fighter, yeah, but then if your team has only team fighters, then you have no roamers or side noders, so it's... And maybe the enemy team has no team fight and they avoid team fighting, so... It's... Yeah, that's the issue with... Like some games support can literally carry the game, like, because you can't win the fights fast enough on anywhere. Yeah, exactly. If you play a roamer and a team fighter, it's you want the, like, when I do a queue, I prefer to have like something that can side node decently, like not like if I would have had. Like back in when mech was immortal or tanky as fuck, and it would never lose a single 1v1. It sucked to have that because okay, it's good in 1v1, but if I can't win the team fight or I can't win the other side, then we lose the game. It doesn't matter how good he was on side because he doesn't kill fast enough, and even if he did win the side, it doesn't give us anything, right? Like it gives us 1 node, but the rest. That's why I like. Power Spectre, for example, is versatile. I can 1v1, so I can adapt mid-game. I'm like, okay, I can teamfight, I can 1v1, I can side node, like, decently. Obviously, it's by far not optimal, but since the variation in skill is so high in ranked, it allows me to be useful in a lot of scenarios, yeah. But yeah, with support, you risk out on being like, okay, if you don't have a team fight, what are you gonna do then? For the same reason I queue with Revenant at the moment. Yeah, Revenant is a good like it's good in team fighting, it's good to roam, etc. So yeah, I do a lot of times with Bladestorm. It's not the best, but it's absolutely good. I think like Rev and Spectre is good. If I played Condi Spectre, Power Rev is extremely good, for example. Sometimes like Hammer Kata is not so bad, especially with Spectre, since you can rest them. There you have the build. I was always in rank. I have never left. I have never left. Are there time-gated things for the new legis? Yes, they are called antique summoning stones. You can buy 5 per week if you have Arbor Stone Max Mastery. Yeah, I mean, yeah, obviously like that, yeah, you... yeah, yeah, we think we lose this game. No. They have support, they have revs. Yeah, this is gonna be one of those games, I think. I think it goes Condi Spectre probably. We'll see. Matchmaker strikes again, giving me mechs. Yeah, 100, yeah, you need 100. You can buy them on TP as well, obviously. They're like 6 gold each. So. You can jump up there, like that. Oh yeah, he's con. Fuck, I should have maybe swap, but whatever. I could have gone. What did they have? What did they have? Honestly, I think like that I could have been pretty okay into this. Maybe not, because they have support Tempest probably. 100 ass. Yeah, so much ass. Ass blasters. I'm gonna go decap. At least fake decap, so yeah, kinda. This is what I mean, it's extremely hard when you have... Now, I have Necro, for example, yeah, but I have to heal with poison. Yeah, we can't win, like I can't, yeah, I'm dead. I can't 1v1 Condi Spectre. I should have gone Deadeye 100%. I don't think it's the best anyways, but... I'm greeting here. He fucked up his elite. I have to stay in Shroud. But yeah, we can't win. They have support, like they have a decent support. They have perfect team fight. We have no support, we have no team fight, we have no side noders that are good. They will lose. All of these classes that we have are gonna lose the 1v1s. What? How did he? If he loses to me on Condi Spectre, that's I have to leave now. But yeah, I mean we're pretty much like outcomped and just everything, just zero chance. Like mechs are just so bad, and even more so against actual meta specs. It's like, yeah, just you have zero chance. Like I don't think it would have mattered even if I went like Deadeye either. Zero chance. Seems like he lagged out. Yep, lol. Character and account age. What do you mean, the enemy necro? Sorry, the enemy guy? Gonna shroud him up so we cleanse him. Mine. I've played since pretty much the beginning of the game, so. What? No way that got obstructed, right? They still have the DC. How many thousands of hours? I played like over 10 years. I played like 14k hours, something like that. But I mean, again, a lot of it is also AFK. Like, I don't know how many I forgot to close the game or whatever. So actual game time, I don't know. The mech wall carried by AI to maybe gold 1 but no further. I mean, mech is just bad now. It was better before in the past, right? Oh, he fucked up. He already shadow stepped as well, so he's... too slow with the headshot. He's dead here. We can do /8. I have played 3,652 days. I'm not sad about the fact, mech not being a best in slot pick. Yeah, well, mech was extremely good in the beginning of the expansion, but that was like they were good for like just to tank. Like they were disgustingly good. Yeah, they were extremely easy. Like you didn't really need to do much. Like you played defensively while the mech did everything for you. It got nerfed so many times and still it was so good. I want my loved Holo back. I don't know what they did to Holo that makes it so bad. Honestly, I can't remember. Like nades is still good, no? I want new PvP, new maps and modes for PvP. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people want that. Shield nerfs? Yeah, but did shield nerf only make it like I have a hard time believing that shield entirely just like the shield nerf made Holo unplayable. I think other specs are just really good into it. Condi kills it basically. Yeah, that's a fair assessment. I think Condi Spectre is extremely hard against, like annoying for Holo because of the slow. That I think that like chill is not so bad, but yeah, obviously weakness spam is also really horrible. Stability nerf? What stability? Heat therapy? Yeah, as I said, I don't know all the things. Well, yeah, there's a lot of AoE shit. There's been a lot of AoE shit for such a long time. What? He runs mines? Interesting. Well, unlucky that they had a DC. New PE player, noob. I think he has duo queue with someone. Nope. He had most kills as well, funny. Yeah, holos. Sorry, I'd rather have a holo than a mech, to be honest. Yeah, Static Discharge was extremely good into it's actually pretty okay into like Deadeye and stuff. But yeah, other than that, like I don't think it's that good. Like it's a cheesy spec. If you surprise people with it, it's okay, you know. But in general, it's just not that great. Most games I had today were 4v5 at one side. It feels like a lot of win trading is going on. I don't think that these people are win trading, to be honest. Oh my lord. Bye. It's probably someone who got slapped as a kid. Thank you for the carry. I mean, they had a DC, so What weapons do I use? Dagger, pistol, and sword dagger.
Makes you realize that you have quite a bit to offer, and more than one person cares for you. And you have a tendency to discover, much to your amazement, that you can love very, very much more than one person. Not equally in different ways, but you can really learn to care for other people.
Yeah, I do agree with you. Like, Power Spectre in general, since you also have Shroud procs on swap sigils and stuff, it makes it really like different for thief players. It's like you're a rev, you know, because you could proc on swap sigils on legend swap, but also since you have two melee weapons, there's so many like times where you're like, should I swap to DP, or should I swap to, or should I stay on SD, since they kind of offer different things, you know. Well, I don't think it will ever hit for 10k. I don't think I've ever had it in PvP for 10k, but yeah, in PvP, sorry, in Warlords World, since it's unnerfed, like it's 4 initiative cost, you can get some crazy numbers there for sure. What is the point in Guild Wars 2 with any game to enjoy playing the game? This mix got boring. What do you do in the game, or what type of game? It's an MMO, so like World of Warcraft, you have PvE, you have realm versus realm, which is called World versus World, and then you have PvP. You have raids, you have yeah. Boss
Johnny
way.
and Mix.
Dark side. Fun mod check. Blue light CT. Hello, Shercon. What do they have? Border chick. Border chick. What do I have here? Perfidiously. Oh, he went. Maybe I'll stay. Yeah, I'll stay. Why do you get dragged into BMs? There are some small PPs. Their mothers didn't want them as children. Toxic. True. Yeah, you can play core for free, and Now I'm probably dead. I need I shouldn't want. Ooh, was that my rev or their rev? They stole our beast. Feels bad, man. I think we. I don't know. Maybe I should have dead-eyed. Or well, we can. The game is still obviously not over, but maybe I should have not gone side. We'll see. My lord, is it same guy is coming? The Lord of Darkness. Has to be some special needs. What happened? I didn't see. One sec. Did someone... Oh, Valen, thank you for the host. Sorry, raid. I didn't see... We invade my stream. Probably... I was thinking he's gonna port into me, but he didn't. Obstructed. I'm fine still. I'm just gonna kite away for a bit. They're still outnumbering warrior on close. It took a... I'm dead there. Unless they can... No, we don't have a support, right? Yeah. I think the Rev was outnumbering the war for way too long, so I should have left for a long time ago. Your drops now? I'm 32. Oh no, is he self-resting on close? I swear. Oh, I got scared for a moment, I didn't know. Obviously it's not optimal to blow my shadow step like that now, but whatever. It was just funny. Rev's still chasing me. Okay, go back. We're gonna get Deke at middle. He got the signet, but it was because I got elite in my face. I have 2 people here. He put his trap there. How does his pet even spit on me that far away? That's kind of crazy, actually. But stab for stomp. Stomp him. Just wanna see if the Rangers. No, he goes close. He should not have glyph right now. Sniped. I think the thief is dead here. He has glyph, that's why he wants to come here, but it's fine. Dropped the overload. Mind. Spectre and Tempest, yeah, they were dual queuing as double Spectre before. 9.5k claws, buff Spectre. I wish they nerf Condi Spectre. Well, that's the problem. I don't know how they can nerf Condi Spectre to make it unviable to replace with Power Spectre. That's the problem. Yeah, Condi Spectre. I'm playing Spectre right now, but I'm playing Power version. So Scepter Pistol 3 nerf. No, I mean Scepter Dagger still works. It's not optimal, but you can still 1v1 with it versus specific classes and stuff. But I think they would have to nerf Deadly Arts. Remove slow and half the Condi stacks and weapon skills. I think it's mainly, if you go on Deadly Arts, it's mainly this skill. Inflict poison when striking a foe with dual wield attacks. If they would change this to not work on dual wield, like yeah, or like put an internal cooldown on it, I think that would be huge. This one is also, it also makes it extremely nerf Valen is 90. That's impressive. He's extremely agile for being 90 years old. But yeah, this one and this one is probably the reason, like, if you nerf these two, yeah, then obviously, I mean, yeah, then you do no damage on Condi Spectre. But if they aim at nerfing the survivability, it would it's also hard, like, because Shroud scales with vitality, but if you nerf the vitality scaling, you nerf Power Spectre. Yeah, there's no yeah, the whole trait line of Spectre is pretty much catered towards Condi or support, but yeah, not that good. Buff core Condi Thief. Yeah, I don't think it's the Shadow Arts buffs are actually pretty good to or the Shadow Arts changes to they're actually quite good for core Thief. How big is the Givers 2 PvP scene? I mean, if you put Q ranked and stuff, it's more than fine. But if you're thinking about like teams and stuff, I wouldn't say that it's that many, no.
Frenzied and arrayed in lust, strong as a demon host whose art.
Condi builds expect longer fights and power builds expect shorter fights. Yeah, well, you have some power specs, like Thief. When you play power specs on Thief, you're very squishy. Except, like, Spectre is, I guess, the exception. Because we have Shroud now. But all the other Thief specs are extremely squishy, so if you do any mistake, you get punished hard for it. So you have the disengage power, where you can always leave a fight most of the time when you fuck up or you play bad, but you cannot. You use your mobility to outnumber fights. That's kind of the idea of Thief specs. That is not Spectre, but Power Spectre is a little bit of everything. It has mobility. It can do decent in smaller fights like 2v2s, 3v3s. It's not the best, but it still works. Yeah, that's what I've said too, Payne. I said that they should put like a limit of 25k, which is like what you have on Marauder. But I don't think they will do that. Here's the build that I play. The build that I play is the hardest Thief spec that you can play. I mean, yeah, I'd say it's probably one of the hardest Thief specs, if not the hardest. It's not the meta build that everyone plays, so. But yeah, Condi Spectre is extremely slow. Like, it adds a lot of Condis. It takes a. It's not like they burst. You can burst with Condi. Like if you pick a squishier spec, like you can go more Condi with like Venoms and stuff, but then you give up other valuable stuff that you want to have with Condi Spectre. But the more Condi you have, like you can go Deadly Ambush and like Scepter Dagger, Condi Spectre, like you can I can do this actually. Oh, I don't have on this one. Like we can go extremely squishy and do just remind I'll fix this after. Like what do we do? Oh, Rom came. We can queue with him if he wants to. I guess we can go Thorns or whatever. Let's take like with this, you see that this is more like bursty Condi. Like you can do a lot of damage on Condi Spectre if you go towards it. But the Condi Spectre build that you play is extremely tanky, but still does apply. It applies so much Condi like frequently that it becomes impossible over time to tank it, and you can't really kill it because it has so much sustain. Does that... Oh, what? How did I get dishonor? Oh, it must have popped when he accepted, lol. I don't know what this was. But yeah, there is more bursty. We used to have a Condi Spec of SD, Condi Spec for Thief back in HOT, like the second expansion, which was you could port in and just press F1 and it would port you as well, and you dodged and they would apply like so much Condis and everyone would just melt. Is Condi Spectre any fun with Sinister Amulet? No. I've tried a lot of variants of like Grieving, Sinister. I've tried Swashbuckler. It's just Thief has too little HP to ever make it work, right? Like you have too little base HP that you just melt. That's why we can't run Zerker either. Like we can't possibly run Zerker. Even if we go Divinity, we're just gonna have like like anyone looking at us, or we're just dead. Meanwhile, like if you play like any other class, they have this Thief, Ellie, and Guardian has the lowest base HP. That makes it hard for us to pick squishier amulets. Meanwhile, the other classes, like, they have so much more base HP that is no problem for them, and they still reach like 20k plus. So yeah, that's why we're kind of forced into running Marauder as well. Surely CMC will notice that people play. Yeah, but how do you fix that though? Like, if it's not Spectre, it's gonna be something else. But yeah, I feel like Condi Spectre is it's way too hard to punish. So yeah, but yeah, honestly, I have no idea what they will do. I'm expecting one thing that is gonna. That's the thing though. If anyone would say that like Power Spectre is more than fine, I'd say that everyone thinks that, right? They don't have any issue with Power Spectre. Like, but every change that they do to Condi Spectre so far has affected Power Spectre, but 10 times more. That's the problem. Azurdome is so lost that he's he's quoting himself. Yeah, I think so too. I mean, we will see. If they nerf the actual Condi, Assa is from Uppsala. I call him Kleptoman Kalle sometimes. But yeah. There are so many traits in Spectre that they should fix, to be honest. Swedish Hood. Like, this trait is garbage in PvP, this trait is garbage in PvP, this one has only one good use, but it can only proc 2 times per game. This one is good, but I would have preferred this one to be like baseline if you pick Wells in. Like the fact that I have to pick a trait and Wells to get Alacrity when they said that this spec is gonna be support Alacrity, which is kind of shit. Like, either give Shroud Alacrity, like Shroud 5 or something, would be a good change, but would also buff Condi Spectre, which is bad. But I think it would give more options if you didn't have to take this. This one should also be reworked, it's so underwhelmingly terrible. This one is sort of interesting, but also kind of boring. This one is obviously way too good to drop. This one is also kind of interesting when it comes to support, but again, support Spectre will just never work in its current state. You don't offer anything that other supports do, so they can never fix support Spectre to be good. Uppsala is, I think you have some. I don't remember. It's something on G or whatever. How do you gain life force before first fight to stack stout? So, if you get into combat, you can. This trait is basically what gives us shadow force, right? So if I get into combat, I can stack every shadow step. So all the wells are counted as shadow step. My sword 2 is counted as a shadow step. Even pistol 3 is counted as shadow step. Plus every initiative that you use will also give you Shroud, right? So let's say you jump and take fall damage, like here. Now I can use my well and I can spam sword 2 and I get life force, right? So that's why before a game starts, you get into combat before you get ported into the base. Well, no, not really, because you can get into combat before you get. So there's when you get into a ranked game, it's 1 minute, some seconds until the game starts. Just before you get ported back to the gates, when the countdown is, I said Shadow Force. No. What? But yeah, so when you get ported back, when it's like 10, 9, 8, 7 seconds, you are in combat because you got into combat before you got ported. I'll show you when we get into the game. I heard Sweden is a ghetto nowadays. Not necessarily. I wouldn't say that. Yeah. So on some maps you can. The most optimal is to get into a combat with an enemy because that lasts the longest. Or you can get like if you get Legacy as a map, you can also tag the enemy gate before you get ported. Or Kylo, you can also just tag the Treb, and that's also yeah, gate or Treb. Yeah. There's a funny thing in Legacy. You know the portal where you go in and out of your base in Legacy. It actually acts as a shadow step. So if you are in combat as Spectre and you go in and out of the gates, you will actually heal yourself and get Shadow Force. It's just a funny note. It also works for Willbender's trait. Yep. Yeah, it's we tried it on Skyhammer, but that portal does not act as a portal, and you can't really spam it though. But yeah. What do you play in Wolves Wall roaming right now? I still play Power Spectre. You didn't know that? Yeah, I can show you after this game. Temple portal. Well, you can't really be in combat up there, so that's a bit hard. How about the lamp on Jin? I think we tried that, but I think that one doesn't work either. You can correct me if I'm wrong, Asa, but I think we tried it, right? I think it's only Legacy. Yeah, but you will not be in combat for 9 seconds when you get ported back into spawn. That's the issue. Oh, okay. Maybe you're right. Yeah. But yeah, Legacy is probably the most consistent one that you can get it to proc obviously, since you can spam, you can go in and out of the base several times. So at the start of the game, you can jump from on top of your base, you get into combat, and you can go in and out. Same thing if you're getting chased into spawn, and you don't get out of combat or whatever, you can also just go back and forth several times. This Nazareth. Yeah, this is gonna be a rough game. Let's see, what do they have? Fucking Rom. Oh yeah, so now you want to be in combat, right? We get in combat with enemy. Obviously, when this goes away, now you should jump and take fall damage to keep yourself in combat. And now you spam, I'm in combat still, because I tagged him, right? So now I have some Shroud, right? And some maps you can take fall damage, like here. Yeah, you can actually jump and take fall damage there, but do you have any PvP legendary items? Like, what item are you referring to? Yeah, he's already dead. Can't really do much about that. I mean, they have the perfect team fight. Like, they have 2 revs, a Reaper, they have a support. We have a mech and a core ranger. I ain't doing much in that team fight, I can tell you that much. He's trying to use the cage. Is that here? I can cleave it. He can go cleave it. Never mind. As long as the enemy is too slow at rotating, it's good for us. Uh-oh. Go on a normal port spot so the revs can't chase me anymore. Kinda have to disengage a bit just so we get out of combat. Rom will win this fight, I don't really have to plus it, but yeah, okay. Yeah, it's gonna be quite a hard game because I think our players won't really kill anything alone. They're also probably winning every single bell. I think Deadeye would have been better in this game. Would have been hard, but I think definitely would have been the play. I'm just greeting for the decap here. He used... okay, never mind. I'm dead. I got feared, I think, mid Shroud 3. Yeah, this is a 100% lost game. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna rest me, buddy. Yeah, I think oh yeah, I have a... it's a power mirage, even better. What? Did he just kill 2 people? I take it back. he just popped the fuck off. Is this real? No way, dude, right? I don't think he's gonna get the cleave though. They're gonna get the reses. Oh my god, we did get it though. I didn't have... Oh, he got cleaved out though. Dude, this guy, he just literally popped off. I'm gonna get... No. He should rally though. Double rally? Yeah. We're gonna shroud him up. Gonna stealth him as well. And elite here. Get the rest here. And stealth him. That was pretty... I don't know how that happened, but that mesmer just literally deleted them. I'm gonna try to decap them actually. I think they're he does get the kill, that's actually really good, and the guard is too far away. I think their Reaper's going R close. Or maybe middle. Nah, he's going close. Okay, so we trade nodes, that's fine. I'm gonna kill the worm. He tried to cage, it's fine for me. That pet is so nutty. I won't get the stomp anymore. No, I don't have initiative. He had the Aegis, so I couldn't get rid of it. That was bad. I have stab, so I can run away from it. It's okay. We got another bell, that's actually really good. I mean, I want a decap, so... Good kill as well. I can actually go cap far, because I'm kind of fine in this 1v1 versus the Ranger, it seemed. And Rom should win the 1v1 middle, and we get the full cap here. They're kind of struggling on close, which is understandable. Like, I would never bet on Core Ranger, Mech, and Power Mirage into like double Rev Reaper. I think you should have 0 chance in winning that. Okay, he had should get the decap. Oh no, that was close though. So it was only 2 revs, so they actually lost a 2v3. If he gets the gas, that's good. So we're gonna stomp him here. Gonna give him some Shroud. I can decap 4 as well. Rom get decap close. I'm just scared for Bell now that they're gonna rush Bell, all of our players, and they're gonna, like, we can easily give Bell here. There's no point for us to kind of go there and die. If they start disengaging from Bell, that's fine. Oh, they don't have anyone who's going Bell? Okay, well I'll take that. Yeah, Rom died there, that's probably not the best. I don't... Yeah, I don't think I can save him. Hello, can I not? I can't port. Okay. No valid path. No valid path. That was bad. I should not have died there. I mean, we win with 1 cap, right? Yeah, we do actually. We just win. So, should just go close. Dude, I'll take it back. That this Mirage has been popping off the whole game, to be honest. He's gonna get the Signet. But we win anyways, they won't decap. GG. That was a good game actually. It was pretty